Your translators are at the core of your operation, and they have a central role in your translation center powered by Pros.com. The Translators option in the Translator Center's drop-down menu includes all the features needed for their management. The View Translators menu option will show you all the translators in your operation and will give you access to their individual profiles. The Invite a Translator menu option will allow you to invite additional service providers to your operation. It will open a form where you will enter for each translator their first name, last name, email address, country of residence, and their main working language pair. When you submit this information, the translator will be invited to join your translation center using a very friendly procedure, and they will become visible in the View Translators page. By clicking on the translator's name, you will have access to the translator's profile, where all the relevant information will be stored. For instance, to add a second language pair to a translator's profile, you should click on the link Add New Language Pair and/or Field of Expertise. In the page that opens, you should select a source language and then a target language. After submitting this information, the new pair will be stored in that translator's profile. The Edit Profile option will also let you enter the translator's rates for translation, proofreading, and quality assurance. Once these rates are saved, they will be stored in the translator's profile. There is a feature for sending messages to the translator, and these messages will also be stored in their profile. The admin notes will let you store information on the translator that will only be visible to administrators. This can include qualifications, agreements, and even attached documents such as a CV or a signed non-disclosure agreement. Another important feature is that feedback can be left by job posters on the work of translators when they complete a task. This feedback can range from excellent to unacceptable and allows for an optional comment. This information is stored in the translator's profile, displayed as a numerical average, and the detailed feedback is just a click away. The tools described will enable you to invite translators and to keep updated information on them, and you will notice that this information becomes more valuable as it accumulates over time. You can work on the whole pool of translators, but you should consider making use of the ability offered by the platform to group translators into teams. This feature is fully flexible, and it will let you create as many teams as you want. Also, each translator can be assigned to none, one, or several teams. What is the criterion for grouping translators in a team? Whatever makes sense for your business. You can, for instance, create a team with the translators working in a given project for a given client. A second team can include all your service providers who translate marketing documents into French. And the third team can include all your translators for oil and gas projects. To manage your teams, you should go again to the Translators menu and select the third option, Teams. You will see the teams you have created so far, and you can click on one of them to edit it or select to create a new team. In order to create a new team, you should choose a descriptive name and click on Create Team. Then you will select the translators from your pool that will be added to the new team, assigning them the role of translator or job manager. You can click and drag on team members to modify their order, and this order will be used for sending notifications and jobs assigned to the team. When you create a job within a work order, you will be able to associate it to all of your eligible translators, or to the translators in a given team. It is also possible to invite specific service providers from your pool of translators. To learn more about the Translation Center powered by Pros.com and to try it for your company, please submit a support request at pros.com/support.